Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I smashed my Avata 2 quite badly. The back end was all just hanging off. It's sat on the shelf for a while. I haven't bothered to send it off to DJI. I know I should have. I could have got a new one. But the guys from Vifly sent me a LED strip. So really cool. You can turn it on. You can't see it too well in the bright sunshine. But, oh, no, you can. It looks pretty good. But the cool thing is, where the brake was, I'm not sure whether you can see very well here, so basically all this back end was hanging off. This is secured. I've just dropped a bit of super glue on there, and hopefully that's going to be okay to fly. And that's what we're going to do today, is we're just going to test it out, see how she flies. I haven't flown her since I crashed and broke that back end. We've got a pretty cool spot. I haven't flown here before. Let's stick you down there. Let's take off in manual and see what happens. Okay, so into manual. So we took off in normal, sorry. Okay, now we're in manual. Haven't flown here before. Let's have a little look. Lots and lots of wind today, but that's one of the cool things with the Avata, is it can handle a bit more wind obviously than the Neo, and I've been flying lots and lots of whoops. So this feels good. Obviously feels different than my whoop whoops. My the 75, the 65. Right, should we try a little bit more Acro type stuff? Just do a nervous of power loops. Yeah, it's doing okay. Screaming. Having to give it quite a bit of throttle, which I think I'm feeling the weight compared to the whoops. I think that's the difference. One of the reasons I'd like to go for something with a little bit more power, but not as heavy as the Avata. And it's so noisy as well. Yeah, so a quick rundown on these lights. So they're pretty cool. They go on all the way around. One little clip on there. You charge with the USB-C. We've got a button under there. I can hold it down and they come on. And then you basically just press this in different ways. So I think you can do double click and it changes between modes. So now it's flashing. Now it's pulsating. Now it's doing that cool thing. Then it's going all the way around. Yeah, loads of different modes. You press it once, it changes colour. Fantastic. And the cool thing that obviously I've just found out is that it's going to protect and also fix my broken Neo. So this gimbal protector is looking a bit wonky, but she's back flying, which is awesome. Let me know if you have any questions about this. There's a link down, and let's get back to the flight. Yeah, I'm having to give it up. I can't remember having to give it this much throttle. I'm not sure if it's flying 100% right. Let me bring it back to the camera and try and do a punch up. See how that feels. So we'll bring it back here. Punch. I don't know if that's right for this or not. I think I'm just comparing it to the 75 Whoop, which has a lot of power for how very light it is. Okay, we're at 33%, so I'm going to start to feel the weight even more now. Definitely drops off a little bit with the Avata as the battery gets lower. But the cool thing is, she's back flying. And I haven't crashed. Let me know if you have any questions, let me know if you have any comments, let me know if you have any advice, and I'll speak to you guys in the next one.